Owl, the only predator in North America with zero natural enemies. And you have never truly seen one. It is minus 25 degrees. There is a blizzard. And underneath her 2 eggs. While she freezes on that nest he hunts alone. Every single night. Inside that egg, something has been growing for 33 days. And right now it is trying to break out. Three weeks later, the same nest, the same female, and this is what she was protecting the whole time. From a blizzard to this, stay with us, because you haven't seen anything yet. It starts in the dark, in October, with him calling out into the night. Somewhere out there she heard him, and she already knew. This is his courtship. No flowers, no songs, just this one single bough in the dark. They mate for life, and it all starts here with this.
It lasts only seconds. But what follows takes months.
She didn't build this nest. She took it. And now she's making it hers. She lines it with her own feathers, with fur from her prey, with everything soft she can find. Day 14. The first egg, laid in the middle of winter. And she will not leave it not once. 2 nights later, the second egg. Now the clock starts. 33 days. Not 1 degree too cold. She rotates the eggs every single hour to keep every part of them equally warm. Minus 20 outside. A blizzard. She doesn't move. Not even once. Every single dawn he comes back. He has hunted all night. Alone. So she never has to leave. Day 33. She felt it before she heard it. 1 tiny hole. From the inside.
Crows know. They always try. She has never once left those eggs unprotected.
By dawn, the shell is breaking. A beak. Barely the size of a fingernail. Pushing through. There it is. Wet. Blind. Exhausted. And completely dependent on her for everything. 2 days old, already dry. Already hungry. And the second egg just started cracking. He arrived every single night, without fail, a rabbit, a vole, whatever it took, for her, for them. 2 chicks. 2 completely different battles. One already hungry, one still learning how to breathe. He never stops, day or night. A squirrel this time, enough for all 3 of them. She eats first, not greed survival. She needs her strength, every single day. For both of them. 1 piece at a time. 1 chick, then the other. She never misses. She never rushes. 5 days between them. But in the nest 5 days is everything. The bigger one is already taking over. A raccoon. In the middle of the night. It never stood a chance. Day 14. For the first time he opened his eyes. And saw her, right there, like she always was. First time his eyes were open. First time he saw her. He didn't move for 3 full seconds. For the first time she left. And he realized the world is much bigger than this nest. After weeks in the nest, she flies again. Silent. Precise. Unstoppable. She heard it under the grass. Before she saw it. That is what she is. Day 24. He stood at the edge, looked down. opened his wings, and closed them again. Not yet.
Day 28. His feet left the nest. For 1 second, he didn't even realize what just happened.
30 days old, almost her size. They stood side by side and looked at the same horizon. She knew
He left the nest, just one branch away. But he looked back, just once.
his father brought it, placed it right in front of him, and he grabbed it without thinking. Pure instinct.
His first real flight, ungraceful, barely controlled, almost missed the branch. Perfect.
This bird looks beautiful, but raises its own chicks as food. Meet the Eurasian hoopoe, and the strangest family secret in European skies.
They claim an abandoned cavity and turn it into something extraordinary. She lays 1 egg a day, up to 7 in total, but they won't all hatch together.
And that changes everything.
In this nest, being born first means everything. What follows will surprise you.
He never sits on the eggs, but without him, none of this would survive.
His role is just beginning. In hard times, this mother makes an impossible choice.
Scientists call this brood reduction.
Cruel, maybe, but it's how this species has survived for millions of years. Imagine smelling like rotten meat on purpose. A gland near her tail produces the smelly oil. She rubs it into her feathers.
Her stench becomes a shield. This little bird spends its entire life on the backs of the biggest animals in Africa. Rhinos, buffalo, giraffes, they all let it sit on them.
Everyone believed the woodpecker was a helper, eating bugs off animals and keeping them clean.
Sounds nice, right? Well, scientists discovered something surprising.
These birds actually open up small wounds on the animals and feed on their blood. Woodpeckers are the best alarm system in the wild.
Rhinos with these birds spot danger twice as far away as those without them. But the most incredible part, it's how this bird raises its babies.
From building the nest to the moment the chick takes its first flight, it's like nothing you've ever seen.
Woodpeckers don't build their nests alone.
A group of 5 or 6 birds works together to find the perfect tree hole. They seal every crack with dung and line the inside with fur stolen from their hosts.
The female lays 2 to 5 eggs, small, creamy white, covered in brown and purple spots.
She won't do this alone. The male takes turns keeping them warm every hour during the day. After 12 days of incubation, the eggs begin to crack.
The chicks hatch blind, featherless, and completely helpless.
Every day, the parents and their helpers make hundreds of trips to the nest.
But here's what's surprising. Nearly a third of what they feed their chicks isn't insects.
It's animal hair and skin tissue, pulled straight from their hosts. And when the young finally leave the nest, they don't fly free.
They climb onto the back of a buffalo and beg for food right there.